We are here at the Solar Cannabis Dispensary. We're on a little tucked away street here in Warwick, Rhode Island, so see if this place brings a lot of traffic or not here today.
Race me on. I don't want to be on tape.
So you drive. You make sure you drive this way out the exit, and then you stop in front of my. Like, and then you stop in front of my camera.
What are you
really?
Filming for?
See, it seems that you do want to be on camera. Have a good one, though. All right. Ooh.
All right, guys, here's the deal. Today we're hitting the streets of Warwick, Rhode Island, and we're not here to play games. This is a full-on First Amendment audit, and we're about to see who respects the Constitution and who completely loses at the moment a camera shows up. The mission is simple: record in public, observe reactions, and expose the truth. Now we're posted up outside the Solar Cannabis Dispensary, tucked away on a quiet street, but don't let that fool you. Places like this can get unpredictable real fast. So buckle up, stay sharp, and keep your eyes open because things can escalate at any second. You already know how this goes. Some people stay cool, others, not so much.
The guy got unreasonably close to me and was staring right at me. Oh, but here we go.
What's going on, brother?
How's it going?
Good, man. What are you doing out here? Obviously filming, but what are you doing?
There you go. So what I do is I go around and I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public. I see how people respect our rights.
I don't mind you filming.
All right. Do you support the Constitution?
Right out the gate, things start getting weird. One guy rolls up acting like he doesn't want to be on camera, but then pulls right into the spotlight. Classic contradiction. You say you don't want attention, but your actions scream the opposite. That's the kind of behavior we're dealing with today, folks. People get uncomfortable the second they see a lens, even when they're out in public where there's zero expectation of privacy. The cameraman keeps it calm, no aggression, no escalation, just pure observation. And that's the key here. We're not forcing reactions, we're revealing them. And trust me, this is just the beginning. The tension is building, and you can feel it in the air already.
Always, brother.
All right.
But some of the customers may frown upon it. I'm just giving you a heads up. All right?
Wow.
You may catch some bad crap.
It is what it is, man.
Were you posting this somewhere?
Yeah. So I film videos for social media and stuff like that. Yep.
Okay. Anybody in particular, or
Everybody, man.
everybody?
Everybody.
Are you working with somebody now?
Am I working for somebody? I work for myself.
Oh, okay. You're selling your stuff?
Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah.
Okay. I don't have a problem with you being out here. I'm just telling you some of the customers may swerve a little bit. Watch out.
All right. Word for word, some of the customers might swerve a little bit. We'll see if we run into any more of that, because that definitely happened right as he was walking up.
Now here comes a more reasonable interaction, or at least it starts that way. A guy approaches, curious but not hostile, asking the usual questions. What are you doing? Why are you filming? And boom, There it is, the explanation. First Amendment audit. Testing the freedom of press in public spaces. Simple, direct, no nonsense. The man claims he supports the Constitution, and that's what we like to hear, but then he throws in a warning. Says customers might not like it, might react badly. And honestly, that's real. That's exactly what these audits expose. People say they support rights, but when it's in front of them, it's a different story. Words are easy. Actions? That's what counts. As time passes, you start noticing subtle shifts in behavior. People drive by slower, some stare a little too long, others try to act normal, but clearly aren't. One guy gets way too close, invading personal space for no good reason. That's where things cross a line, not legally, but socially. There's an unspoken tension building, like everyone's waiting for something to happen. And that's the reality of these situations. The camera doesn't just record. It exposes discomfort, curiosity, and sometimes straight-up hostility. But through it all, the cameraman stays grounded. No reactions, no escalation. Just documenting everything exactly as it unfolds. That's how you keep control in unpredictable environments like this.
Guy's got fishing poles hanging out the back of his truck. Looks legit. He's ready to go. I know. Neither does mine. Trust me.
I think he did that for you.
I think so too. Have a good one.
All right, now we get a mix of normalcy and randomness. A guy with fishing poles rolls through, completely minding his own business. That's how it should be, right? Public space, no interference, no drama. But then you get others making noise. Literally, revving engines, drawing attention, trying to disrupt the scene. It's subtle intimidation, the kind people use when they don't want to confront you directly. But again, no reaction from the cameraman. That's discipline. That's control. Because once you react emotionally, you lose the upper hand. And in these audits, control is everything. Stay calm, stay recording, and let people expose themselves without saying a word.
Know they're being videoed?
I'm sorry?
Do people know they're being videoed by you?
Did you know that you were being videoed?
Yeah.
All right then.
Did
So
I?
yeah, probably.
How can you do that?
How can I do that?
Yeah.
What's the First Amendment?
How about why are you doing it?
Why am I doing it? Well, what I do is I go around and I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public. I see if people respect our rights out in public or not.
Well,
Why are you doing it in front front of a marijuana.
Do you support the Constitution?
Yes. Why?
All right, awesome.
why
Well,
are
that's
you
what we
doing-
love to hear.
Why are you doing it in front of a cannabis?
Well, because I'm out here, I'm seeing if people respect our rights out in public.
And we do. Thank you. Take
All right,
care.
awesome. You as well. What's up?
What are you doing?
What am I doing? Like, do you not?
Here we go again. Another person steps in with the classic concern. Do people know they're being filmed? That question comes up every single time. And the answer? We're in public. There's no expectation of privacy. That's the law, plain and simple. But instead of understanding that, people push further. Why are you doing this? And boom, same answer, same mission. First Amendment audit. Testing rights. The conversation stays calm, but you can feel the underlying confusion. Some people genuinely don't understand the law, while others just don't like it. Either way, this is why these audits matter, to educate, expose, and remind people what freedom actually looks like in real time.
know what I'm doing? Well, there she goes. Maybe she pulled all the way down here to see what I was doing. What's up?
Please don't film me,
Why?
because I'm asking you.
Why are you telling me what to do?
Now things start getting a little more chaotic. You got people pulling up, asking questions, circling back, clearly bothered but unsure how to approach. One woman even loops around just to get another look. That's curiosity mixed with suspicion. And then comes the attitude. People telling the cameraman what to do, how to act, like they've got authority they simply don't have. That's where the line gets drawn. You don't control someone else in a public space just because you feel uncomfortable. That's not how rights work. And this moment right here, it perfectly captures that disconnect between perception and reality.
After dealing with some craziness in Warwick, I moved over to Bellingham,
Hey, we have the
Massachusetts.
Middlesex Bank here. The Middlesex Savings Bank. Got a nice blue Camaro right here in front of us. Gotta love that. Fits the colors in the background very well here. Very nice picture to start with. And as you guys can see here, there is pretty much zero visibility in through these windows.
I think the cops are gonna come to you, buddy.
What's up?
I don't think the cops are coming.
Good. I hope not.
Good luck.
Thank you, man.
All right, location change. Now we're in Bellingham, Massachusetts. New setting, same mission. This time, it's outside a bank. Clean visuals, quiet environment, but don't get comfortable. Banks tend to trigger stronger reactions. Right away, someone mentions calling security. And there it is. The moment authority gets involved. Not because of a crime, but because of discomfort. That's a powerful statement. People would rather escalate to security than understand their own rights. And now we wait. Because once that call is made, you already know what's coming next.
And there's this lady pulling around again. Don't know if you guys saw her behind the guy in the truck, but
The tension builds as people keep watching, some pretending not to care, others clearly invested. That same woman circles back again, determined to turn this into something bigger than it is. And this is where things get interesting. Because now it's not just curiosity, it's intent. People want action. They want intervention. But for what? A camera in public? That's the question nobody can answer. And yet, here we are, watching it unfold in real time. This is exactly how small situations turn into unnecessary confrontations.
just to go around again, out of her way to go and try to get me in trouble.
You can feel it. Something's about to happen. Movement in the background, people watching closer, energy shifting. Every second builds anticipation. The cameraman stays locked in, scanning everything, staying aware. That's crucial. Situational awareness can make or break moments like this. And then, there it is. A vehicle pulls around, positioning strategically. This isn't random anymore. This is targeted attention. And once that happens, the next step is almost guaranteed. The question isn't if someone approaches, it's when.
Hopefully there wasn't a problem at the ATM or anything. I will say I've never seen that before. Well, hopefully he's not coming in here. Hopefully he's just riding on through. Oh boy. Pulled around the back way. Nice bike, man. Oh. As you can see, he's a very, very pleasant person.
And here we go. Contact. A polite approach at first, calm tone, controlled body language. The officer asks what's going on, trying to assess the situation. And to his credit, he starts off respectful. But beneath that politeness is the real reason he's here: complaints. People felt concerned. That word gets thrown around a lot, doesn't it? Concern doesn't equal crime, but it does trigger response. And now, the conversation begins. Calm, measured, but definitely layered with tension.
Afternoon, sir.
How's it going?
Hey, just kind of getting a quick idea what you might be doing right now.
You're trying to get a quick idea of what I might be doing right now?
Yes.
Like, do you mean like outside of filming?
So yeah, while you're filming the area,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering why.
Oh, you're just wondering why?
Yes.
Does it really change anything, or?
Well, we had a few people call. They were concerned. They just wanted to. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm just filming, man. Everything you could see, that's it.
I just want to make sure that you're safe, because right now you're in a kind of a more dangerous position. Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. So that's like a safety concern for me.
Well, thank you. I
All right?
appreciate that.
Because right now you're on the edge of the road, and God forbid I don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Do you have an ID on you by chance?
Do I have an ID on me?
Yes. Some form of identification.
For what?
So I can identify you, so I know who I spoke with.
I'm good. You can identify me as good citizen.
Okay, is there a reason why you are taking a video?
Is there a reason why you just came up and asked me for my ID? Like that really doesn't make any
who
sense.
I'm speaking with,
But why do you need to do that?
so I can document who I spoke with.
Right, but okay. All right. What do you need to get someone's identification?
Now things shift. The officer asks for ID, and this is where it matters. Because legally, there's no obligation to provide identification without reasonable suspicion of a crime. And just like that, the cameraman stands his ground, calmly, confidently, refusing without escalating. That's how you assert your rights. No yelling, no aggression, just facts. The officer pushes slightly, trying to justify the request, but the foundation isn't there. And you can see it. This isn't about law anymore. It's about procedure versus rights.
Usually.
I just need to speak. I just want to identify you just so I know who I spoke with.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Sounds good. Anything? Can I help you with anything else, or?
Just trying to figure out why you might be filming the bank.
All right.
Do you care to answer that
Well,
question?
well, then if that's it, then you're all good. You're dismissed.
You don't want to tell me why you're filming the bank and filming the ATM area and possibly people
Not
that
really. When you just came up to me and asked me for my ID, and you're, no, I really don't. I really don't want to get into it.
There's no law saying I can't ask you for your ID.
Absolutely. No law telling me I can't tell you no, right?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
So right now, I'm just looking to speak with you, just to have a conversation here.
All right.
Do you care to answer why you're filming a bank account, including ATMs and individuals at the bank?
What I'm just like I'm just trying to get into like what you're getting at here, like down the road, like what's the point? Like why? Why does the why matter for you specifically?
Just trying to figure it out.
Right, but are you just you're doing that because people are curious?
Well, people were concerned.
The conversation goes deeper, almost philosophical at this point. Why does he need ID? Why does filming matter? The cameraman flips the script, asking questions right back. And that's powerful, because now the officer has to think, not just react. The analogy about the white truck? Perfect. It highlights how absurd the questioning can be when there's no real basis behind it. And suddenly, the dynamic changes. It's no longer one-sided. It's a dialogue, and a revealing one at that.
All right, you know, I'll make you a deal. How about this? If you want to go and ask this guy right here why he's driving a white truck, because I'm concerned and I'm curious, and he gives you a valid reason and a valid, reason as to why he's driving a white truck today, then maybe I'll consider having a conversation about why I'm filming.
Right now, more so, I'm concerned of where you are.
Right. Yep.
I don't want to put in my opinion, you're at risk right now.
Right,
You're
right.
on an unsteady ground
Okay.
with high traffic area.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
So, again, if you want to film, legally you can film outside of
I know.
businesses.
Thank you.
But I'm more concerned about your safety right now. If you would care to just move down to a safer location.
I will, as soon as I'm done. I will.
Just think.
Just think. Just think. Interesting words to leave with. Very interesting. As if we weren't standing in the exact same spot.
Now the officer shifts focus, safety. That's the fallback. When a legal ground gets shaky, the concern becomes physical positioning. You're too close to the road. And sure, safety matters, but timing matters too. Bringing it up now feels strategic. Still, the cameraman acknowledges it without backing down. That's balance. You can respect concerns without surrendering your rights. And just like that, the intensity starts to drop. The confrontation cools off, but the message has already been delivered. As the officer walks away, he leaves behind a subtle remark. Just think. And that sticks. Because it's open-ended. It's not a command, not a threat, just a thought. But the cameraman notices something important. They were standing in the same spot. Same risk, same environment. Yet only one person was questioned. That says a lot. And moments like this, they're what these audits are all about. Highlighting inconsistencies, exposing double standards, and making people think twice about authority.
Good. Maybe he has a more important call than trying to harass people standing on a public easement, telling them what they can and can't do.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. What started as a simple audit turned into a clear example of how quickly things can escalate over nothing more than a camera. From curious civilians to law enforcement interaction, this day had a bit of everything. Some people respected the rights. Others, not even close. And that's why this work matters. Because awareness is everything. If you don't know your rights, you don't have them in practice. So drop your thoughts below. What stood out to you the most? And if you're rocking with this kind of content, you already know what to do. Stay sharp, stay informed, and we'll catch you in the next one.